Chapter 7 Season 3 is finally here in Fortnite, and that means we got a new map, a completely different loot pool, a bunch of new items, changes to ranked, and even on top of new sprites. So if you want to quickly understand everything that was added this season and what you should actually be using, I'll cover all the important stuff. Let's get into it. The map changed so much this season that it almost feels like a brand new map. And with it the entire loot pool changes as well. So let's start with the ARs. The first new AR is the Surgical Burst Rifle. It's basically just a regular from us, it fires in 3 round burst and deals pretty decent damage. There's even a Mythic version that you can get by elimination a boss marked with the skull icon on the map. It deals even more damage, but honestly I haven't seen many pro players carrying this weapon, so it's definitely usable, but the next AR is just better. Case Reloader Rifle. Now this thing is actually broken. It already got nerfed twice by the way. If it was just a normal AR it will be fine, but its main gimmick is something else. Its fire rate isn't anything crazy, but every time you hit something it creates an area that deals extra damage. Because of that, spray and throw builds become much easier. It kind of reminds me of that crap rifle from Reload, which a lot of people consider it one of the most annoying weapons in the game. And fun fact, you can easily fish with this AR, which is actually pretty useful. So yeah, this is definitely worth carrying. And one more quick update. While I was editing this video, Epic unvaulted the Warforged Assault Rifle. I only got a little bit of time to test it, so take this with a grain of salt. It feels very different from the other ARs, it has a really fast fire rate and honestly feels almost like an SMG. At longer ranges it's usable, although the bloom is definitely noticeable. But from my first impressions it actually feels really strong and is absolutely worth trying out. As for SMGs, the Stinger SMG is back. It's basically the same SMG everyone already remembered, very fast, solid damage, and definitely part of the meta this season. Then there's the Flex SMG. It shoots a little faster than the Stinger, but deals less damage. Honestly, both SMGs are really strong right now. Both are meta. At the point it mostly comes down to personal preference. They also added 2 different pistols, sidearm pistol. This pistol shoots fast, deals solid damage, and honestly feels great to use consistently. It's definitely meta. Lancehead pistol. It shoots a little faster, but personally it feels harder to hit shots with because of the bloom. And another thing I didn't like is that, unlike a regular pistol where you can just hold down the fire button, with this one you actually have to click for every single shot. So if you want to shoot 20 times, you literally have to click 20 times. Maybe it's just a matter of getting used to it. But compared to other options, this pistol feels weaker. There are also a mythic version called Baba Yaga. You can get it through the dog, even a Battlewood or Sinister Strip, protects the dog from NPCs, and you'll receive either the mythic or legendary version of the pistol. The mythic version doesn't really change much, it just deals a bit more damage. And by the way, if you pet the dog, it can actually heal you. There's also the hunting rifle, nothing changed here. It can still be useful at long range, but it only has 1 bullet in the magazine. So personally I wouldn't carry it consistently, because there are a lot of rifles that can be better. Shotguns are also changed quite a bit this season. There are 4 of them now. Case Reloader Shotgun. It's basically the same shotgun we had before. 1 shell in the chamber, automatically reloads itself, and a lot of people consider it overpowered because of how consistent and hard it hits to the body. It's definitely meta. Striker Pump Shotgun. I'd say the shotgun basically replaces the iron pump. It's your standard pump shotgun with 5 shells in the magazine. And yeah, it's also meta. Extended Focus Shotgun. This is the new shotgun. Its damage is decent, but honestly, Case Reloader and Striker just feel stronger and more reliable. It's usable, but I still run those 2 above it. There's also a mythic version that drops from a boss and deals a bit more damage, which actually makes it pretty viable. Then there's the Maven Auto Shotgun. It's basically the same old Maven with 5 shells in the magazine. It shoots faster, but the damage is noticeably lower. Honestly, I wouldn't pick it unless it's my only option. There are also a mythic version, but I didn't get enough time to properly test it. From what I understand, it's just the same Maven with slightly more damage. There are also the Shield Breaker grenade. It only removes shield when it hits an opponent. Honestly, I don't see much reason to carry it. So, to quickly sum up the weapons, for Shotgun Striker Pomp and KS Reloaded Shotgun are definitely the best choices. Extended Focus and Mayweather are only really worth considering if you find the mythic version. And for your secondary weapon, KS Reloaded AR, Warforged Assault Rifle, Stinger SMG, Flex SMG and Sidearm Pistol all perform really well. As for healing, the only new healing item this season is the Jazzle Juice. It's really good white heal that restores you full white HP in just a few seconds. There's one catch though, it doesn't run in the storm, so keep that in mind. Overall it's a pretty solid item and can definitely save you in certain situations. Other than that, healing hasn't really changed this season, so you can pretty much carry whatever you want. But if we're talking about the real meta, Chuck Jack is still the king. And by the way, you can buy it from many machines for just 1000 gold. Movement also changed quite a bit this season. When it comes to items, there are basically only two main options. Overdrive Grenade. It's the same impulse type item we had before. You can stack up to 6 of them in one slot, they're great for days and they're definitely worth carrying. The second new item is 7 Sliders. This boot lets you slide extremely fast across almost any surface. While sliding, you can still shoot, heal and do pretty much everything you normally can. After using them, their charge gradually regenerates and you can use them over and over again. And while sliding through water, the charge doesn't drain at all. You also get immunity to fall damage while sliding. There's even a mythic version of this boot. They never run out of charge and never break, meaning you can literally slide forever. You can find them in the industry by going underground and opening a secret door using 2 buttons. Just keep in mind they don't always drop. And honestly, if you're choosing between the 2 movement options, there's really no bad choice here. Both are insane. But that's not all. Epic also completely changed the ladder system. Now after opening your glider, you can cancel it and start free falling. For example, if you're contesting a POI in tournament, you can close your glider at the perfect moment, drop faster onto a building and reopen it at the last second. If you don't reopen it in time, you'll take fall damage. However, you can die from it. The lowest you can go is 1 HP. That being said, it's still risky. You can end up on 1 HP and get stuck in the landing animation, which can easily cost you the game. And while free falling, you can actually shoot and heal as well. Some of these mechanics already existed in public matches, but now they've been added to ranking and competitive too. And honestly, I think this change could have a huge impact on tournaments and makes the game even more interesting. They also added a ton of sprites scattered all over the map, and fortunately or unfortunately, they don't exist in competitive at all. There are around 40 different sprites, so listing every single one doesn't really make sense. Each one has its own effect, like healing when you use an emote, siphon, healing in water, bonus pickaxe damage, and much more. They also come in different rarities, ranging from common all the way up to mythic and exotic. You can carry as many sprites as you want, but only one can be active at a time. If you die while carrying one, you lose it. However, if you want to keep it in your collection, you can either win the match with it, place it in a special capsule in your inventory, or store in special containers found around the map. After that, you'll be able to use it again in future matches. A few other things were added as well. There are now special keys that can be found in chests. These keys open mere wallets containing a legendary chest. There are also the epic vault card, which is much rarer and grants access to larger vaults. They also brought back Rift to Go and added the scanner, although Rift to Go isn't available in competitive. And one of the biggest changes this season affects competitive Fortnite. Epic officially introduced Power Rankings, also known as SPR, a new global ranking system for players. It's basically Fortnite Tracker, except now it's official and run directly by Epic Games. Your ranking will be based on your 20 best tournament performances, the share of your opponents, and your rankings result. They also introduced a brand new run called Unreal Legend, which only the very best Unreal players will be able to achieve. And honestly, I think this is one of the biggest updates for players who actually grind tournaments. If you enjoyed this overview of the new season, make sure to leave a like. This video should come out much earlier, but my PC was broken, so sorry for the delay. Hopefully this video helped you anyway, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!